So today we have an iPhone X that has no power issue. So the first thing we need to do is plug in the charging cable and see what we get. So it looks like it's not charging. It's blinking 0.2, 0.1 amp. This may be a sign of a short because the charging is blinking. So the next step is let's see. So let's see if we can find there's a short. So let's plug in the TriStar tester to see if there's a short. So there's no short. TriStar is okay. VCC main is okay. So looks like we don't have a short. At any rate, we need to remove the board from the. So let's take out the screen and remove the board and run some tests. So before we take up the board, let's try to test the boot sequence on this phone. So let's hook up the power supply and try to boot up and see what kind of boot sequence is it. Okay. Oh, it looks like this one is short. So this thing's not that reliable. When we hook up on the power supply, it went straight to short. Let's go to microscope. So, yep, it is short. This is VVD main right here. So it's definitely short. So let's go to ZFW. Make sure that's VVD main. This phone is iPhone XX, not an iPhone X. So let's go to schematic. So VVD main is, I believe, this one. Yeah, that's VVD main. That's the main power supply. So it'd be like this. And yep, it is short. VVD main is short. Yep, fully short. So that TriStar tester is not a reliable tool to use. So we need to double check it every time we use that thing. I mean, it's quick, but it's not reliable. So next step is just take out the board and run some tests. So let's inject some voltage to see where the short is at. See what kind of short is it? Is it a capacitor or is it it's like a chip short? So we're gonna inject 1.5 volt into VDD main. So let's see. VDD main right there. Let's make sure. Yeah. So it's just a capacitor short. It's only one beat. So we were able to eliminate that short. So it looks like the phone has a partial short. We need to take up the board and see where that partial short is at. So the only way to fix this is let's remove the Okay, let's now try to determine if the top board is short or the bottom board. Now let's check the bottom board. Okay, the bottom board, so VDD main is right here. So let's check dynamo reading on this one. Nope, that one. So this 0.347 volt is fine. 3.48, this is good. It may be the top board that's short. So this one we only get 0.30 volt. So let's try to find what was short. So this looks fine. Let's try to hook up the power supply. So this one is short. Yep, it is short. Okay. So let's try to plug it back in, see if we get a partial short. Okay, it's good, no more short. That tiny capacitor is the culprit. So the phone is no longer short or have a partial short. So let's put it back together. So earlier we found that this component here was short, and when we look at under microscope, we see that there's that trace that's melting right here at this corner right here. So we remove this capacitor right here, and it's no longer have a partial short. First it was a full short, and we managed to get rid of the full short, and it became a partial short. but it's very hard to locate the partial short. Um, so we were able to isolate this right here. So we look all around. We determined that the top board was short, and usually this area always short somehow from experience. So we look at this area right here. We found that the short was on this one, so we remove it. So now the phone is not short anymore. So let's put the phone back together and test it again. Okay, let's so the board, we put the board back together. It's cooled down. So let's put the board back into the frame. So we put the board back together into the phone and try to test it. Okay. Phone is powering up now. It's charging. 2.1 amps. Okay. The phone is working fine. Try this. Yeah. Okay, so basically this one was dropped and then was short, and then that's why there's no power. We were able to identify the short. It was a small capacitor. We inject voltage in, and we see that there was a short around. There's a small capacitor in this area right here, and we removed the capacitor. So now his phone is charging up fine and working fine now. So that's how you fix the no power issue on this phone. This was pretty easy, straightforward fix, but the problem was the short was it was a partial short, so it was kind of hard to find. We were able to find that short because we have experience working with this phone. Usually, if phone was dropped, usually there's a short somewhere right here. If if the damage from the screen from this side, usually it damaged the capacitor somewhere around here. So, and we were able to identify that capacitor and remove it, and then now the phone is working fine. Well, that's how you fix the iPhone with no power issue due to a short. I hope you guys like this video. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Also subscribe to our channel, and it helps us a lot. So see you guys in the next video.